Good morning, fellow traders. Bob here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Monday, June the 29th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great weekend and is doing well this morning. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, let's check and see where we left out the market on Friday, and then we'll take and see what's moving this morning. So here's the SPX. So we've got the monthly chart forming a shooting star candle right here, red. 2 days left, today and tomorrow left in the month, so let's see how they finish it up. Weekly chart inside week last week, and just below the 30-weekly moving average, so let's see how these levels hold going into this week. And it's also a short week, guys. We got 4th of July being celebrated on July 3rd, which is Friday, so no market is closed on Friday, so just keep an eye on that one. Inside week so far, going into this week. Daily chart, we closed below the 200-day moving average, so a little bit of an ominous move right there, but we're still in the trend box below the upward trend line. So, it's kind of considering breaking down, but not really quite there yet, right? So the bears can't really pound their chest yet because we're still over the 50-day moving average and still above the trend box low. So let's see how that goes. If we work its way back up, fill this island, top reversal right here, that gap, that open gap right there, it might have a chance to get out of the trend box and try to work its way up again. So we'll see where we go. It's going to be a short week this week, guys. So watch for a potential low volume. Although news could come out and start, especially if we start breaking down some key levels, and volume could really start coming in. So let's just keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at the SPY and see how it's looking here this morning. All right, SPY again below its 200-day moving average, had some increased volume on Friday as well. It is trying to work its way up here out of Friday's close, so a little bit of a pre-market rally here. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. We glanced at these last night, so let's take a look and see how they're doing. So we talked about these on the live stream last night. So initially, right, we had this triangle or this trend line that it was trying to hold. It bounced back down, held one of our signal zones, and then activate this right here. This goes here. So there we go. We got a nice geometric line right here. That still was the trend line, but right now it does look like it's forming a triangle going into today. So let's keep an eye on this and see if it can break out one way or the other. Like we said last time, we got a big signal zone up here on the 30-30 level, so let's see how that goes. Otherwise, we could retest that 3,000 level again if it wants to break down. Let's take a look at the MES. Let's see how it's behaving here this morning. Same thing. So let's just the key thing. Keep an eye on this geometric line, see how that holds today, and where we go from there. See if they put some strength into it today. Let's take a look at the Qs this morning. Okay, so about flat here going in today. Again, another triangle type pattern going into the morning. So see how that holds going into the open. If we see a nice big breakout on that one, we might get a continuation on it. So definitely something to consider there. The banks have been weak recently, and they're tied to the IWM pretty strongly, but they're rallying here this morning. So definitely keep an eye on that going into today. Apple. About flat going today, had a little bit of a move down, but back up again. Tesla. Let's see how Tesla does. It's actually up a little bit here pre-market, so let's see if that gets any strength. Facebook. Down. Okay, so this is it's in the downward spiral right here. It had a nasty day with huge volume on Friday. Right, a lot of advertisers pulling out, so we'll see if that gets any fall to the downside. Just watch for a little bit of a bear trap on it, depending how far down it goes. Right, I mean it could come down to the cloud right here. Where is it now? It's at 208. Yeah, so it's right here into the cloud, so we're into some congestion, prior to congestion. So just be careful with it. It might, hold on to the cloud. But if not, watch out below. You got the 200-day moving average down there. Beyond. Okay, so Beyond with an inside day on Friday, but it got a downgrade this morning, so it's not really enjoying that right now. But just keep and see if it fades that pre-market gap. Could be an interesting one to keep an eye on. WMG, I haven't looked at this one yet, but it is kind of up pre-market. It doesn't trade much in the pre-market hours, but it had like 4 or 5 initiations this morning, so it's definitely getting some interest going into today. So something to keep a look at there. This was profiled on our IPO series on YouTube. Boeing, looks like they're going to be testing their 737 MAX, and it's spiking there here pre-market. So amazing stuff, right? They just love this thing. So again, we never broke down below the trend box right here, so that actually ended up forming this level right here that broke down below the trend line, ended up forming as nice support, and now we're up to 183 this morning. So definitely keep an eye on this one. It's probably going to squeeze out a lot of bears even at the open there. So very, very interesting stuff. And last one, AZN. AstraZeneca. It's up a little bit here pre-market. They've inked a deal with Brazil for providing COVID-19 vaccine. So something to look at there. So good. Well, that's all for this morning, guys. I hope everybody has a great trading day today. We'll see you guys at the lunchtime market update. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.